Welcome back, lords and ladies, to the village where I'm 100% not qualified to run an economy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Today we're starting up the metal industry, and if nothing explodes, that's a win in my books, to be honest. Without further ado, no more mucking around with fish and wooden huts today. It's time to make money the medieval style. So let's get into it. Now you might be asking yourselves, how are we going to make this economy happen? So we are going to start with a trading post. We built this, I think, in the first episode. It was the last building we built in our first episode. So we are going to start trading. Now, we don't have the manpower right now to actually do the mining yet. So we do have our mining pits ready to go, but we don't have the manpower. At the moment, we've only got one unassigned family, and they're going to be building our hitching posts that we've built all around the area, because what we definitely need is oxes. So we've only got 2 oxen right now, so we've got no regional wealth to actually buy any oxen right now, so we are desperate. We do need at least 4, I reckon. 4 is such a sweet number of oxen, so we're going to go for 4. So in order to do that, we are going to actually open up a trade route. What do we have a whole heap of? Let's have a look. We've got a lot of charcoal, so we've got 26 months worth of fuel. I reckon we actually trade some charcoal. So let's we can't. So we are gonna have to establish a trade route, so we can't even do that. So I think it's gonna have to be a plain out plank. So we're gonna go export. I think I want our minimum, so we'll make our minimum roughly 250 planks. I reckon that's plenty. We'll go 200 planks. 200 planks is a lot. So we'll be getting $2 per plank, so perfect. All we need now is a person. We don't have a free person, so I reckon we're going to move one from the fisherman's hut. I know our food is actually going to go down, but let's move them from the fisherman hut here so we can begin trading. So we have sold our first amount of planks, so let's have a look. We did sell 10 planks and we earned 20 at $2 a piece. Yep. So we have exported our first planks. This has given us a regional wealth of 20. So first thing I am doing, we are buying another ox. So let's go over to our stable. Livestock space, we've got none. So I've ordered another ox. So that will make our production so much quicker for everything. Our logging camp is going well. We've got people in our logging camp. Have we got rid of that tree? No, we haven't. This guy is literally in there to get rid of that one tree there, because it's really annoying me. Alright, now that we've got our income actually coming in, I think we are going to start looking at our mines and what we can do to get that in. So we should be getting another family anytime soon, because very soon. Yep, new family has moved. So as soon as the family moves in, they go to the mines where they belong. Families, they're going to the mines. Imagine moving to this beautiful lush forest, this beautiful oasis fantasy land, and you get shoved into the mines. Poor family. So we are going to wait for our timber reserves to come up. That way we can destroy these 3 burgage plots. The plan is to get rid of these 1, 2, 3 burgage plots, and we're going to relocate them over here so they don't have to walk far from the mines. Increase productivity. So I reckon we go ahead now and get those burgage plots actually underway. So let's get this built now. So actually, sorry, I've got to calculate how many families we need. So 4, 8, 12. So we need 12 burgage plots. So construction. So we'll go 6. Enough to hold 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need it to be a bit bigger. So we'll go corner here, corner there. Minus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 family, 2 family, 3 family, 4 family, 5, 6, 7. 7 families. That give, oh, no, 8 families. My God, my maths is all over the place. So that gives us 8 families. Then we'll give ourselves another. Oh, not enough goods. We'll build this for starters. That will be a good start. That way we can just relocate the families in straight away. That will help us more effectively. Then I will build our bloomery. Let's get our bloomeries and our smelting organized. So we do need our bloomery. I reckon we move that here. We want a bloomery and we want our smithy. What does the smithy actually do? Into tools. The smithy might actually not be necessary. I'll be honest. We're not going to bother with the smithy. We can get that with a, we don't need tools. Tools are useless. I can just import them in. So we'll import our tools in. Let's have a look. Commodities. Is it a commodity yet? We are going to have to set up a trade route, but I think we can survive for now without having tools. So our fisherman hut is full. Let's relocate someone here to here. That way we can start emptying it. I don't want our food to spoil. The last thing I need. Alright, that should be good. So there we are. We've got our first little families in. Look at them mining away. Let's visit them. Look at them. Straight into our village and straight into the mines. Working hard or hardly working, I'm not sure. So with this does start up. We've got iron. We've got iron ore. We've begun. Our economy is starting off now. So let's have a look at our trade and what we need to actually start exporting iron ore. Let's have a look. Do we need a major trade route? No, we don't. So iron ore is going to give us 3 apiece. I reckon we just start exporting it. We don't need any reserve for now. We won't bother with any reserve. So we've got 2,700 in our rich deposit that we can mine. We can make this indefinite by getting our production, here we are, getting deep mining. So we are going to go for that in case we accidentally deplete this. We're not going to deplete it with one family, but it's good to get it over and done with before I forget. So let's go have a look what we need to actually get another point. So we need 2 level 2 burgage pots. All right, let's have a look. Water access. Why don't we have access to? Yeah, these aren't inhabited. That might be why. Okay, so we need a fuel store supply, a food store supply, and a clothing store supply. All right. In order to do that, I am actually going to build another granary and another storehouse. So we're going to build them, I reckon, because this is going to be the food for our village. Can I fit them? No, I can't. I reckon I'm going to build them around here. They can be linked to this road. So that will be our storehouse, and for our granary, build it right next to it. Okay. They're going to be underway building, so let's speed all this up and wait for our city to build. All right, I've come back here, so a couple months have gone past now. It's now August, summer, in August. So our settlement has expanded a bit. Now I have built our large granary and our large storehouse here. So these ones are specifically for our market. So I've toggled on the allow market stall setup. So I'm just going to quickly set them up. So we don't want any crops in here, nor crafting materials, maybe herbs, yes, but flour and grain and malt we don't want. Commodities definitely, and food, yes. So I reckon we put 1 person in each. That way we've got one family in each. That way they can start putting a marketplace in. For the other 3 families we've got it unassigned. It is going to come down to putting them in the mines now. So we've got 3 families in the mines. This is awesome for us, if I'm going to be honest. It means we're going to get 3 times as much iron and hopefully actually have a stable economy. We only have 82 regional wealth right now, but that's okay. That's okay. That's enough for us to just keep on buying horses and our livestock that we're aiming for. So let's continue. Let's have a look how we continue going. Let's all our villagers. We've got one more unassigned family, but they're going to build all the burgage plots up here. Let's have a look at our stables, see if this one's full. Okay, this one is in the wrong house. That's annoying. I want to try and move. Can we move them? No, we can't. That's annoying. I should have just been patient and gotten an ox and then a horse. That's my mistake. That's all right. We can figure that mistake out. We are going to have to buy another horse and another ox. Put a horse in here. Okay, we don't have our horse yet. That's all right. All right. Our eventual plan is to get rid of these 3 burgage plots. To be honest, we don't need them. They're bad burgage plots. Can we put a backyard? Okay, we can put a vegetable garden in these. Let's get our vegetable gardens going. Vegetable garden. We've got the money, so we might as well use it. That way we've got our food. We've got some food sources coming from our huts here. Alright. And here. And okay, we've run out of regional wealth. However, this is a lot of farmland. Like we'll get a bit out of this. We'll get quite a bit. Yep, see it's all building. It's taking nothing to build it. Yay. Look how quickly they're building the farms. Okay, there's our little farmers. They're farming. So this is not efficient in any way, but it's not supposed to be efficient. It's supposed to just provide that little bit of an extra hit in food so we can actually upgrade our food store because we'll have 2 types of food. We should always have 2 types anyway because we've got fish, meat, and vegetables coming in. So I think personally for our food sources, we are fine. There's our 2 little marketplaces. We've got our 2 little marketplaces coming in. Nice. Get that. And we're going to have to get one more person in this storehouse because I need them to be able to have a leather and hide shop. Bandit camp was sighted. Let's have a look. Oh, that's close. Our bandit camp is close. That is scary. Very scary. Too close for comfort. We aren't ready yet, though. Our army's not ready, so we're going to have to actually hire a mercenary band. What land is this? This is Anderdolen. Fardu. Okay. We'll hire the one that's in Fardu. Fardu. Oh, that's the most expensive. Okay, is Clanel close? No, that's up there. And okay. We are going to have to spend money on the expensive mercenaries. I think we just have to get over that. Sign the contract. So I've got our expensive mercenaries here. Now let's march them. They're going to go destroy this bandit camp and then that bandit camp. Maybe we're going to destroy this one first. Looks like these mercenaries are going to do it for us. Oh well. Whatever happens, happens. We'll have a look. It was all free money anyway. We got it from the burgage. From the previous bandit camps that we looted. Alright, let's have a look at our village again. Ruler's army was sighted. I want to have a look at our storehouse and see how many hides we've got. Where is my... Sorry, what? Okay, there. Sorry, I'm blind. We've got 16 hides. Do they count as a... Oops. Do they count as a crafting... as a thing? No, they don't. That's unfortunate. What we will do is we'll import a couple So we'll go trade, we'll go import. We might import some. What's the cheapest one? We've got linen, yarn. Is that cheap? Leather. Okay. I think we'll import some linen. We'll just import some really, really cheap linen. Now we only want about eight linen at all times. We can't really afford much, actually. We'll go 5. We can't afford much more than that. Unless someone's going to start buying our iron ore. Because we are going to have to create, as soon as we can, a trade route. That way we've got a constant trader coming in for our stuff. We'll sign the horsey. The horsey's not here yet. Can't assign him. Oh, it looks like they're attacking them. Okay, beautiful. They had a fight in our land, which is actually inconvenient. Quite inconvenient. Alright, we got a new family. I reckon we move them to the... How did that go up? Alright, we're going to move one to this granary just because I want a continual flow of resources out of the fisherman hut and the hunting camps. So that family's staying there, same with this one. And these families up here, how we've set it up here, they're not moving from there. That's where they live now. Same with our charcoal kiln and our woodcutters camp. Are they working or are they just looking? Okay, they are working. Good. Well, we're going to go loot this then. We'll loot that bandit camp. They're about to loot that one. Is there another bandit camp around that we can use? And we'll use this army to go take out another bandit camp while we're at it. We'll get them to run. We don't care about their stamina. Get them to run. Run, run, run. I wish I could build a bridge across here. It'd be so much easier. Alright, those mercenaries are gone, thankfully. Right. And they're about to loot this one. Nice, new message. Send resources to the nearest town. I do need regional wealth. So we got 110 regional wealth. Awesome. We're going to need that regional wealth. I'll show you right now why and what we're going to do with it. That regional wealth is going to be used to establish some trade routes. So we're not going to waste our time with the trade route planks, I don't think. I think it's just a waste of time. We're not going... That's not our main industry. Our main industry is, however, iron ore. So we're going to establish a trade route there. So now we're going to have a constant flow of a trader coming in. And I'm also going to buy a trade route right now for our iron slabs. Or iron parts. Ooh. Wait. We'll hold off. We'll use our regional wealth for something else. Alright, we do need another horse. What happened to the first horse? I'm sorry, 1 second. Has he even arrived yet? Who are you? Following, and he's following no one. Okay, so he still hasn't been delivered yet. I'm guessing they're delivering him now. Let's get another ox. And I'll bring us back to where we are. Let's watch our village for a little bit. All right, so let's have a look. We've got another message. So send resources. We'll send this one to our treasury just because we have bought these mercenaries and they are expensive. So we'll replenish our gold. Now, are there any other mercenary camps that we can use? Or destroy, not use? None? Alright, let's disband these guys. We don't need them. Alright, we've disbanded them. We don't have to worry about paying them again. Perfect. Now, our town is coming along quite nicely. I am happy. I want to have a look at where our trade is actually coming from. So we have been trading... Okay, nice. We have been trading iron and planks. So this shows us our imports and exports. So we've imported 28 gold worth, exported 187. I'm happy with that. So our trading post is working nicely. We should be able to actually put a horse in here now. Yep, there we are. That makes it quicker. Then we just need one more horse. We don't need to worry about having a reserve vinyl. So now that our people are in here, they're going to get fuel supplies and we're going to start creating slabs. That will mean we'll be able to export, again, more stuff. I love exporting stuff. While we're at it, we're going to import our tools. Is it cheap to import tools right now? It's a major trade. It might be worth it just to create the smithy real quick. Might be worth it. Okay, we'll create our smithy. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Glitch, 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 glitch. That's the problem with early access games. Alright. I'll build the smithy now. Get the smithy built. Got our bloomery going. Nice, they've got their first piece of charcoal there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we've got our other marketplace hut. So we've got a common goods stall. We've got our... Okay, beautiful. We should have the ability to upgrade. Awesome. So, because we've fulfilled all our requirements, we've got water access, church level, tick tick, fuel source, food supply. There's 2 versions of food. And we've got a clothing store supply. We've ticked all the boxes. So we can now upgrade our buildings. So let's upgrade them all. There should be, yep. Upgrade. All right, so we've upgraded a couple. I find level 2 buildings that's the best building to stay at. You do make a couple level 3 later on when we get up to that point, but level 2 is just easiest. Because we have got that running now, and we'll have our person, they're going to be building 1, 2, 3. He's got a couple things to build. At the moment, our hunting camps, having 2 families there is a waste of time until I get our policies. So we are going to have to get our hunting grounds. Hunting grounds is perfect for this policy, for this county, only because we're not going to do any farming here. This is a county where no farming is going to happen, so, and it's going to increase this production rate, we might as well. So we are going to have to build our, what do you call it, our manor soon, but we haven't reached a small village. Oh, wait. Requirement. Oh, we can build it. My bad. We can build it, but I'm not building it yet. Don't need it yet. Because I want to build it around here, hopefully, and we can have this will be our defense. Ooh, okay, see, we do have at the moment a problem. So we are importing more than we're exporting. It's going to start causing problems. Now, the bloomery is creating iron slabs. So because it is, I am going to turn off our iron ore trade. So I'm going to turn that off right now. That way we don't have to worry about it. And I am going to put them on a iron slab trade. For 1 extra, it's worth it. We don't need any in surplus. And we're going to establish a trade route. Alright. We've established our trade route there. for iron slabs. So we'll start that now, I guess. All right, I've just gotten our settlement has increased, so we have got a new development point. So we're gonna go ahead and use that right now. Let's use it. Let's get deep mining straight away. Perfect. So we've got deep mining now. That means our resources are going to be indefinite for that mine. We don't have to worry anymore. So I'm going to have a look at what our next aims should be with our mining, with this settlement. Sorry, I'm a bit tired today. I reckon we're going to get armoring, and we're going to go down armoring. That way we can just start selling plate armor, and then we're going to go for trade logistics. Now we do have to be careful because we will run into an issue where there's only so many development points you can get. I think it's 7 or 6. 6 or 7. I can't remember how many development points. But we can't unlock this entire tree if we wanted to. We can only unlock certain things, and once it's purchased, we can't unpurchase it. Alrighty, now that it's winter, I am going to move our fisherman hut, the people in our fisherman hut, out of there. And because we have just unlocked that deep mining policy, we're going to upgrade these to a deep mine. So we now have no money because that did cost us 50 gold, but hopefully we get these built quickly. And it will be worth it in the long run. So we are going to have to save up another 50 gold so we can organize another deep mine for this one. But as long as the 2 are a deep mine, I think we're sweet for now. It's our food. Let's have a look at our food. So for the population we currently have, we've got 11 months in surplus with 16 months of fuel in surplus. I think that's a good number. I like to keep 6 months. If it goes below 6 months food or fuel, that's a problem. 12 months generally for fuel. I think 12 months is a good base for fuel because you use it for a lot of other things. But food, if it goes below 6 months, then I've got an issue. We do have 9 more families that could potentially move in. And for me, that's scary. That is very scary. Oh, okay. That's not good. We've got Hilderbold. He is currently claiming Underdornally. So that's our province next to us. He is currently trying to get every single place. So this is going to be our last claim. Hopefully we can claim this before he gets it. That's not good. We're going to have to battle him out for every single one. He's gotten every single province except for that, which means he might come for ours next. After he gets this one, he's coming for ours. So at that point, I'm going to leave this episode here. We have established our trade. We've established an economy, although it's not going well. Next episode, it will be definitely. But I think our next episode focus goal will have to be our military, because look here, that's not enough. We've got 19 people. That's not enough to take on... Oh, I just disbanded them. Oops. That's not enough to take on Hilderbold. Now that we have our industry of iron, we can now start ramping up our army by getting crossbows. We can get pole arms. We can get a whole form of military. So I think that's what we're going to focus on next episode, because this is not good. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me in today's episode, and stay tuned for the next episode. And if you've enjoyed today, don't forget to subscribe if I've entertained you in any way. It helps me out a lot, and it makes me like to do this. And don't forget to like it as well. Anyway, you guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely day.